One of the reasons why I hope you're here is because deep down you realize that what once may have worked doesn't work anymore. Amen? What once may have worked, you're realizing it ain't doing what it used to do. I hope that you're here because you realize that the models, the approaches, the 5 or 7 or 10 steps for effective ministry, and the state-of-the-art strategies for exponential church growth are now unsustainable or already obsolete. I hope that you're here because you realize that now in this post-COVID season, that getting back to normal is not working because there is no normal to go back to. And you may be coming to grips with the reality that a new normal is still waiting to be birthed. I hope one of the reasons that you're here is that you want to explore and try on new possibilities, and one of those possibilities is fishing differently. And I want to say at the outset, fishing differently is a model. We're not arrogant enough to believe that it's the model. But I want us to understand that we find ourselves in a liminal space, amen, where we have this wonderful opportunity to experiment about what can be possible in this new season. And we at the Oikos Institute for Social Impact and Crossing Capital Group want to share with you that one possible model for you to explore is fishing differently. Fishing differently, fish. Model created by our co-founder, Sidney Williams. F standing for Faith Capital. That which we collect in our churches, gifts and tithes and offerings and all that we have in our collection plate, but realizing that what we have or what we collect in our collection plate may not fully fulfill all that God desires for us to engage in, right? That there are other assets, there's other capital that is available to us, I being intellectual capital, that those who are sitting right there in our pews who have gifts and talents and graces and their own spheres of influence have things to offer to us that may help us to truly fulfill the vision that God has for us. S being social capital, that we're not called to be siloed ministries, amen? That there are folk out there who are mission aligned with what it is that God is calling us to do, amen, that we can then call upon and partner with to be able, when we are joined together with, what did the preacher say yesterday, when church and community are joined together, we can do phenomenal things that ultimately leads to the building of human capital. Because I believe, here's another big old seminary term, I believe that the theological anthropological place that we're supposed to be in is to recognize the sacred worth of every human being. And if we look through the lens of that belief, then the commitments that we have, the vision that we have, is to do all that we can to help humanity thrive and flourish. So let me make a shameless plug. I want all of y'all to get a copy of Dr. Williams' book, amen. I think there's a table over there where you can get Dr. Williams' book, as well as I want you to go to the oikosinstitute.org website, where you can download a free copy of the case study on Dr. Williams' church, Bethel AME Morristown, to see fish in action. To see fish in action, where you can see a 40-member church develop a $2-point-something million CDC, amen, to address food insecurity in the Morristown community, and to know that you can do the same.